All right, most on Christ, clap it up. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under Commander Johanna. We've been teaching the truth since 1969 that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are infected true biblical Jews of the Bible, and that our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? Tonight's class, we're going to be covering, what some I believe would consider a sensitive topic about life and death and what happens after you die. Basically, these I will consider them a sensitive topic, especially how horrific and traumatic it can be for somebody to lose a loved one. So let's get into it here. Are we missing the video? Exit out of that real quick. Wait, I'm gonna correct this. Here, screen real quick. I think we back to wild now, right? No sweat. But yeah, life, death, heaven, hell, all these things, right? I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send you something, Alizar, real quick, all right? Shit, I got a file. I might have to give you my phone. Hold up. Bear with me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna have to just read it from here. I'm gonna give you in a nutshell the Christian philosophy of what heaven and hell is, because the Christian philosophy is what you die. You either, if you were a good saint, you go to heaven. I don't know anybody that went to hell in the Christian church. Every funeral I done went to, they can be the most wicked bastard on earth. Well, he's up in heaven now, looking down on us. Whole time he's a goddamn PDF, a drug dealer, a murderer, died early, or a hustler. Every Christian funeral I've been to, he's in heaven. Nobody go to hell. Let me get a rundown of it. Christian philosophy of heaven, right? Those who die in God's grace and friendship and are perfectly purified live forever with Christ. So they got this theory in their mind. They sitting up on the clouds. They always got on all white. I don't know why. I don't know where that comes from, or the purity philosophy and theory or what have you. You go in the sky and you're sitting on clouds and you got harps with golden harps with white strings. And we've been fed this. And the only reason I think about that is because we've been fed that literally in every cartoon and every movie and every visual depiction of what heaven is. And that's what the Christian church then fed us, right? So that's what it is. And it says, they are like God forever, for they see him as he is, face to face. According to the general disposition of God, all souls who died after receiving Christ's holy baptism are and will be in the heavenly kingdom and celestial paradise with Christ. Because, of course, they think Jesus Christ is whole. Go ahead, Alazar.
They believe that Jesus Christ is God.
They believe Jesus Christ himself is God. So That's their entire theory of the Christian church of what heaven and hell is. Well, what heaven is, and who goes to heaven. Let's get Webster's dictionary. I want to pull it up. I got one here, but y'all can pull it up on your end though. Let me get Webster's dictionary of heaven. Brother, gonna pull it up real quick. Let me know when you got it. It's important that we get the full gist of this here.
Go on.
It's the Webster dictionary.
The Webster's dictionary definition of heaven:
Go ahead.
the expanse of space
Mm-hmm.
that seems to be over the earth like a dome.
Stop that now. The expanse of space that what?
That seems to be over the earth.
To be where?
Over the
To
earth.
be over the earth. Go ahead.
Like a dome.
Like a what?
Like a dome.
They think heaven is in the clouds. It's in the clouds. It's in the firmament. Go ahead. I mean, when I say heaven in this context, I'm talking about where the angels and Christ and the Most High is. You understand? Go ahead.
Number 2, often heaven, the dwelling place of God and the blessed dead in some religions.
All right, you can drop that. Give me Genesis, the first chapter, and verse 6. And also, look, that's why you see in those Greek mythology movies. That's why they got Zeus on a cloud. This is Greek, and really, where did they get that Greek mythology from? Anybody know? What are them Greeks was real big on in those
Rome?
what the Romans was real big on too. Where did they get it from though?
Oh.
Think about the first captivity. Our first captivity. Alazar, you know. Go ahead.
The Assyrians.
That's the second.
Oh, slide.
I know you know. I'm not. I know you know. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Think bondage. Think bondage. Think suffering. If I give you this next hint, you're gonna get it.
I know, right?
Think plagues.
Oh, Egypt.
Come on, man.
Right.
Now you feel like, wow, what the hell was I even thinking?
Right.
That's where they really get it. That's why a lot of these stories of that Greek mythology lines up with Babylonian stuff and the Egyptian stuff. All that, and a lot of that stuff lines up with each other because they love those theories and they incorporated it within their society. So Zeus and all that stuff, all of their theories lined up. Even the theory with the woman and the tree and the baby, Nimrod and them, they got that same story in Greek mythology or what have you. Go ahead. You have something?
That's Greek mythology is where they get that Greek mythology where they get that Holy Trinity from too, right?
Oh, that's exactly where they get it from. That's what but they got it from where? Egypt. They got it from Egypt. It all boils down to that. They love that. Even America. It all boils down from Egypt and their theories, Greek mythology, the Romans,
right?
The Protestants also. They love that Egyptian, that's why the Masons today model themselves after the Egyptians. That's why the monuments in DC, that's all the Masons work, right? Modeled after who? Egypt. That's why you got what's the cat that's sitting in the throne like that? Who that's Abraham Lincoln? That's all Egyptian damn near copy from Egyptian culture. They got a goddamn rod, the obelisk. They got that in DC, right? What do they call it? They call it an obelisk in DC. What's the one they call in Egypt though? They got one in Egypt too. Same difference. Come on, it's and that's the
monument
in DC. Is the oh yeah, and a lot of people don't know that's a man's rod. And they in there going up and down in the elevator in the man's rod. They got an elevator in there. Before elevators, they had steps. Now they got an elevator in there. They going up and down. Pause. So like pause. Like, come on, y'all. Damn, you a mega pause. Diabolical. God damn. Okay.
Heavy.
100%.
And the way that they fashion themselves after everything that's immoral.
God. Let's get Genesis.
Come on. Slack. So what verse was that? That was 6, right?
Mhm.
1 and 6. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse
And
6.
if I could, we're just giving you also this context, right, of different heavens or what's depicted as heaven. You got heaven where the Lord is at. We got the heavens of what we look at. We look at the atmosphere, what have you. This is right. Go ahead.
Come on. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 6. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters.
Let it divide. I just saw the what was the last mission to the moon? What do they call it? Artemis.
Come on.
They went through these layers here. This is talking about the ozone layer. I wish I had your rock. She's gonna bring all the chairs in here. That's fine. She's fine. I wish I had your rock. He'll explain all of the atmospheres, this sphere, the stratosphere, the whatever sphere. I forgot. I learned it in elementary school. I don't know. Something I didn't need to know, but I guess I should have held on to it. Right. But it's different stratospheres. This is when it says the waters divided from the waters. This is what it's talking about. Particular atmospheres. You understand? Okay. Even called the outer space waters. Right. And and I remember when Jim Shamar was breaking it down. When you look at a spacesuit, when you look at a brother and a before that, and I started at space. What's below space? Stratosphere, atmosphere, a pilot suit. See them cats in the F-115. Look at they suit. Now go to a scuba diver. Put them side by side. They damn near identical. Spacesuit, helmet, nozzle, air tank, F-115 suit, helmet, nozzle, tank. Scuba diver, helmet, nozzle, tank. The waters divide the waters. Different atmospheres. Everybody understand?
Go
ahead.
Select. Verse 7. And God made the firmament and divided the waters.
You need a particular equipment for space. You need particular equipment for particular atmospheres. You need particular equipment for the waters down here, right? Go ahead.
Which were under the firmament.
Which were what?
Under the firmament.
Under the firmament. We under the firmament. Waters is under the firmament. Go ahead.
From the waters which were above the firmament.
Which was from the what?
From the waters which were above the firmament.
You need a special suit to go above the firmament. Just like you need a special suit to go in the water. He called the waters up there waters. He called space waters. Right?
Okay.
But is it actual H2O? You just in a different atmosphere. You just in a different space. You understand?
Come on.
Why? Come on. Let's get some more.
And it was so.
And it was so.
Verse 8. And God called the firmament heaven.
Called it what?
Heaven.
Called it heaven. You above. Go ahead.
And the evening and the morning were the second day.
Was the second, and it was so, right? That's the end of it.
A lie, sir.
Go ahead.
Verse 9.
No.
Oh, no, that was
that's
it. Go on.
Give me, I'm going to read the Webster Dictionary of the meaning of heaven now. In another context there. The place where the Most High lives and where God and where good people go after they die, according to some religions. The dwelling place of the deity and the blessed dead, also a spiritual state of everlasting communion with the Most High. That's the Webster Merriam Dictionary. Now let's get heaven in the Bible. We got the heaven according to particular religions, particular theories, right? Now let's get heaven in the Bible now, right? Let's get really dive into heaven. We'll go into heaven, we'll go into hell, and then we'll go into reincarnation. I know we ain't pressed for time, but sometimes that's a good thing. Go ahead.
Come on. Verse 9. And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place.
That's the ocean, but I'm done on that. Give me Matthew's, the 6th chapter. And we're going to start at verse 9. And this is a famous verse, but sometimes, especially growing up in Christianity, false religions, false theories, and things of that nature, we read over this point, this verse here, so much. You hear it in every movie, every religious movie, every religious series or what have you. This is the famous prayer, the Lord's Prayer. Everybody familiar, right?
Come.
Well, let's get this part of it though.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
After this manner, therefore, pray ye, our Father.
Our what?
Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which where?
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven. Lord is in this space. It's some people, you got to call it the fourth dimension. A place we can't reach. In another dimension. Our Father, which art in heaven. Perfection.
Right.
Go ahead.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name. Go ahead.
Verse 10. Thy kingdom come.
Thy what?
Thy kingdom come.
Thy what?
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom is coming. Meaning it's in motion towards another place. Everybody understand?
Come.
It doesn't say thy kingdom we're going to. Thy kingdom is coming somewhere. Where's it coming to? It's coming here.
Come.
And don't think like a theatrical, like a Marvel movie. You got a whole piece of land descending down on the earth.
Right.
Thy kingdom come, meaning it's the correction, the order. You know what I'm saying? The perfection amongst us on the earth. That's the kingdom coming.
Come.
You understand? You ever heard like an order? You ever heard the term an order coming? Orders came down.
Come.
That's how the orders is. The kingdom is coming down, like an order would come down. That's how the kingdom is coming down. Everybody understand?
Come.
It ain't coming down like you think. We thinking about like I was just watch. It was illegal to watch it, but I just watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, the new movie that ain't come out, but it was on on the internet. Right. They had a scene in there. They had this new city. They tried to drop it down on the Avatar. That's illegal. It was, but they tried to drive it down on a city that Avatar that had been built with his crew.
Right.
When we think about it like that, we think it mad theatrical, but it's like more or less morality and laws and governing. That's thy kingdom coming. Everybody understand?
Con.
All right. And there's things that take place for that to happen too also. But go ahead.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done, meaning judgment and correction. What the Lord wants in the earth, perfection is going to be in his will be done in the earth. That's the key point here.
Right.
It mentioned a kingdom that's going to be on the earth. Christianity, especially due to them definitions that we brought up earlier, was what? You're going to be die and go to heaven.
Right.
You're going to go in the clouds.
Right.
It's saying the Lord's kingdom is going to be in a certain place, and that place is earth. Bring this is in the New Testament. Bring this to a Christian and be like, can you explain the kingdom going to be on earth? Can you explain that?
Right.
And we're going to heaven and all this madness? There's a misconception here. Everybody understand. This is a milk, but we're going to get some more. This is milk to us.
Right.
But go ahead.
In earth, as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven. As it is in heaven, meaning them angels is perfect. They following order. They following through on them orders. They reporting. They getting back. It's like that's what we want in the earth. We want perfection amongst us. That's the kingdom.
Come.
We don't want to be out of order like it is now. We want to be in total subjection to what the Lord wants. In earth, as it is in
Heaven.
As it is in heaven. That's what we're looking for. The kingdom.
Right.
Everybody understand? Any more?
Come. So that's it.
Give me Revelations 5 and 10. Give me Revelations. We're going to get a little bit more on this.
This is Revelations chapter 5, verse 10. And has made us into our God kings and priests.
One more time.
And has made us into our God.
Into what?
Into our God.
Into what?
Into our God.
Go ahead.
Kings.
What?
Kings.
What?
Kings.
We're going to be kings, you understand? Go ahead.
And priests.
Kings and priests. We're going to be rulers and in charge. You understand? We getting out of here soon. I'll see you, Alizar. I'm tired too. Listen, I'm fighting back yarns.
Go.
I'm trying to yarn on screen.
Go.
Well, go ahead. Kings and priests. We're going to be in order. We're going to be in subjection. We're going to be in rulership. You understand?
Go.
Priests. Go ahead.
And we shall reign.
We shall what?
And we shall reign.
We shall reign. We're going to be in. We're going to be in rulership.
Go.
We're going to be in rulership on where?
On earth.
Where?
On earth.
No, we're going to be on the cloud.
On the earth.
No, we're going to be in the sky.
On the earth.
No, we're going to be right here on earth, yo. We're going to be right here on earth where we can breathe oxygen.
Go.
And drink H2O.
That's right.
And eat lamb and chicken. And you want to be in a fantasy world. Well, not a fan. I don't even call it a fan. You want to be in a place where you don't have the ability to sin. You're going to have to be a man still and display discipline.
That's right.
Christians want a magical somebody, the angel touch you, now you can't sin. That ain't how it works. What's going to work is this. You're not going to smoke weed.
Right.
You're not going to be a whore. You're not going to eat pork.
Right.
You're going to be a person that is perfect without any magical spell that the Christian church lied about. Yeah. See, we are going to go to heaven and we're going to be without sin. and it's just going to be physically impossible for you to sin. That's their fantasy because they think it is impossible to follow the law in earth.
Yeah, sir.
So you got to go to a place where you can't dwell at, and it has to be some magical theatrical spell on you, where that forces you to not be a homosexual, that forces you to not be a drug addict, that physically forces you not to sin. That's their made up version of heaven. But heaven is going to be on earth. The order, the structure, the law, everything that's how we supposed to be is going to be here, and you're just going to do it.
Oh, okay.
And that's how we got to be in here.
Yeah, sir.
You're just going to want to do it.
Oh, okay.
It says thy law is in thy inward parts. In the book of Jeremiah and in Hebrews. Go ahead.
Kind of, if I could, so like the Christian church that made like heaven seem like
Unobtainable.
Kind that and just so LGBT ish. It's like it's super soft. It was like the brother Biggie Small. He said, "When I die, I want to go to hell." You know what I mean? He said, you go to heaven. You gotta be on some good two stuff."
Yeah, what was that song? What was that? Oh, that was a good ass song too. I forgot. That was on dang, that was a good song.
Ready to Die.
It was on Ready to Die. Was on Ready to Die.
I forgot what song it is.
So when I die, I want to go to hell. Something. Damn. Now when I go home, I'm gonna be bumping that. I'm gonna find that song.
Good.
It was like one of them songs. It was like with a lot of percussion in it.
Right.
Damn.
Exactly.
Find that song, my thumb.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Nobody knows you.
That's a suicidal thought.
That's exactly what suicidal
When I die, I forget I want to go down.
Right.
Something. Man, damn, that was old. Damn, we getting old, y'all. Here. Yeah. But no, let's get some more. Let's get. I gotta get some more on this foot because I got a lot here.
Okay. You want to?
Let's drop that. Right on, or give me Revelations 21:2.
Okay. This is Revelations chapter 21, verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem.
What?
New Jerusalem.
Go ahead.
Coming down from God.
Coming where?
Coming down from God.
Now there you go. In your mind, Christians got in their mind a big piece of land.
Right.
A big piece of land coming down out of the clouds, descending on the earth. This is what your Christian cartoon is doing in your mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Coming down from God.
Coming down from God. Now, what is this? What does this actually mean, Alazar? I think we mentioned this earlier. You got the kingdom, the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down from God.
Okay.
This is orders coming down. This is structure coming down. This is the way of life coming down. This is morality coming down. This is what heaven is for us.
Okay.
You understand? That is what's coming down from heaven. Especially here in the UPK, you understand? Because we forever needed what? Structure. We forever needed counsel. We forever needed wisdom and understanding to fix our families, to fix our children, to fix our trauma. You understand?
Okay.
A holy city of that, of a fixed nation, a holy nation with morals and understanding, right?
Okay.
Isn't that what we want? Isn't that what we strive for? Or we want a magical, you snap the finger, we ain't all white. Now when I think about it, it's like that's not in the Bible. That theory. if you're gonna make a movie or a TV show or a cartoon, let's be biblically accurate. Now, our job is to paint things the way they truly are. Now we gotta paint the picture. We gotta reverse every cartoon, every movie. We gotta repaint every movie that we ever seen in a Christian church. The Veggie Tales.
Right.
I remember the Veggie Tales.
Yeah.
We gotta reverse all the imageries and all of that stuff like that to what it really is. You understand? That's all it is. So if I'm being long-winded, let me know.
Nah,
Let's get some more. We until 9. Okay, so lucky, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
down from God out of heaven.
Down from God out of where?
Out of heaven.
Out of his space, out of heaven, down to us. How does that happen? His priests and prophets, Christ.
That's right.
You understand? The angels. All of that's going to be here where we at. That's what we don't recognize and understand. We waiting to die to be perfect when we got to be perfect now.
Come.
Everybody understand?
Come.
Go ahead, Alizar.
Man, that's heavy because you know what I mean. The way that it was saying, like,
On?
say it again, sir.
Your camera on?
Lie, no, it's not on. Okay, there we go. Most accurate.
Go ahead.
The way that it seems like, you know what I mean, the Christian church would want you to believe that you gotta be AI.
Right.
You know what I mean, in heaven. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ever hear like them AI songs, you know what I mean? And they got a bunch of them and they be trying to sound so soulful, but when you hear it, you know there's no soul behind it. Like, it sounds empty. They try to say a bunch of deep stuff, but then you just hear like it's too orchestrated, it's too computerized. Like, that's what they want us to be in. Well, that's what they would like heaven to look like, according to the Christian church. Like, you got to die and you got to be automatic. It's going, you're going to be against it. You ain't going to be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to try to sin, but it's just like, it's not it.
The body and the atmosphere not going to let you do it.
Right. Come.
Be a homosexual. No.
Come.
But what's stopping you from being, what's stopping you from, really drawing from your wicked ways right now? Christianity.
Come.
Their theories, their ideology. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be magical. You gotta stop being wicked, yeah. That's it. That's our only chance at life. Our only chance at life is to put away this imaginary heaven and realize we gotta live a life based in reality.
Right.
You got to live a life based in reality. Get out of your mind. Get out of what you think. A lot of us, we need somebody to think for us. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, General, what should I think about this? Because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm pissed off. Hey, come on, cat. You know damn well. Oh, you know what, General? It's a lie. The water. You know what I'm saying? Right. Sometimes I need a general to think for me because I got a goddamn demon. I gotta be told what to think.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's the beauty of the heaven coming down, the order and the morality and the structure that we are going to have as a nation. It's so difficult to tell somebody, yo, you're bugged out. Christianity is a lie. Islam is a lie. It's like sometimes feels impossible, but it's not. But it's such a difficult task. It's not going to be difficult. It's going to be law.
Right.
It's going to be law because, like what we read earlier, we're going to reign. That's going to be the Constitution.
Right. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it ain't going to be. We got to. Okay. Is it now? You got to visualize what I'm saying. The Constitution in the earth is going to be what we teaching right now.
That's right.
That's heaven. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, if I'm rambling, if I get to rambling, y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all let me know.
You got it, Cat.
All right. We still in Revelations?
Come on.
Come on.
Slack. Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
It's a perfect match. It's a perfect match. Thou shalt not steal? I mean, that's just a basic one, right? I just went there. Thou shalt not steal. Right, you there? You know what? What's his should be his.
Right, guys.
What's his should be his. He earned it. Why do I need to take from him? I should go make my own. You understand? And all the laws is backed by brotherhood. Christ said what? What's the greatest law? What was it? Paul or Peter that asked them? One of them disciples.
God.
They said one of them niggas. Okay. They said what's the greatest law of them all?
Right.
He says, "Love thy brother of thyself." He said love God with all thy heart and thy mind. Right.
Right. Come on.
Was it James that said it? One of them niggas. And then he said, then Christ said after that, paraphrasing, love thy brothers as thyself. After these, all the laws come after.
Come on.
Paraphrasing. I'm all over,
hang on them.
Yeah, I'm all over the place with that, but you get it though. Come on. It's all backed by brotherhood.
Come on.
That is heaven. That's a real heaven.
Right.
A society of morality. A society of we thinking all black nation, but a society. But because we're gonna be teaching the other nations, they need our morality. What the scriptures say, the world is going to rejoice when the righteous are in power. East Indian ain't gonna say nobody can touch my daughter until I say so. Until I give my daughter to that East Indian man. You know what? I like that law. They're gonna rejoice.
Right.
They're gonna rejoice for that. They're gonna understand what we saying right now is heaven, even though they are subservience. Go ahead.
Yeah, just like I said with that Deuteronomy, like I say that the nation, that's the way it's supposed to be. The nation's supposed to come to us to get knowledge and for a way to live. Yeah, they supposed to come to us and be like, damn, how y'all get a God so close to y'all? Y'all got a real power. You know what I mean? He's supposed to come to us.
Right.
Like you said, Cat. Slack.
And that's what's going to happen. But let's get some more. We might go over the time, maybe like 10 minutes or so, if y'all don't mind. All right.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on. Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven.
Oh no, drop that. Give me Luke 17:21.
Come on.
Luke chapter 17, verse 21. Neither shall they say, lo here, or lo there.
Lo here or lo there. Go ahead.
For behold,
understand this. Recognize, comprehend this. Go ahead.
The kingdom of God.
The kingdom of what?
The kingdom of God.
The kingdom of what?
The kingdom of God.
The kingdom of the Most High. Go ahead.
Oh, Slakia. The kingdom of the Most High.
Go ahead.
Is within you.
Is where?
Is within you.
No, it's in the sky.
Is within you.
No, it's in the clouds.
Is within you.
You got the morals now. You got them laws, statutes, commandments now. You got that structure now. You understand? That's what we got to bring out in the earth. That's heaven. Let's get some more. I know it's a lot, y'all. Y'all bear with me, all right? All right. Proverbs 29:2. We brought this out earlier about the people mourning. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority.
When the righteous are in authority. We brought this out earlier, like them East Indians are going to love it.
Right.
Chinese, Ammon, and then Moab, and all those other heathen nations or what have you, the Arab, they're going to understand and recognize that our rule and our leadership is what's going to keep their families intact. and our way of life is the most moral you will ever be in life. Everybody understand?
Khan.
Read it again.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority.
When the righteous are in authority, this is heaven here. This is heaven. The righteous ain't Esau, the so-called white man. When the righteous are in authority, go ahead.
The people rejoice.
The people rejoice. The people will rejoice. Go ahead.
But when the wicked beareth rule.
The wicked bear rule. That's what's going on right now. The wicked are in authority. Donald Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu, Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong. I can't even say. I don't even know how to say his name. All these cats, all these gangsters, that talk peace and liberation for their country or for the world. The world is in shambles. First of all, also, this Babylon is falling. America the Great. You understand? It's falling, and I wanted to get it more into the radio show, but it's crumbling in a dramatic fashion. So rapidly, we can't see it because of the propaganda, and we caught up in wake up work. We caught up in, especially we know in this room right here, we caught up in the wake up, work, eat, sleep, wake up, work, eat, sleep. We caught up in that. So a lot of us can't comprehend and see. Us in the truth, we looking for a nuke.
Right.
We looking for, I can't wait. We listening to Bloomberg. We looking in the sky. I'm driving down to DC. I wish I could see something come through the sky right now.
Right.
I'm in the truck 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, if I see something go through the sky just blow up, I can turn this truck around, contact Shamar. Hey, everybody go to the ground to school. Listen, everybody get off of work. Let's get these bug out bags. Let's get to the school year. Let's call the general. Hey, where we going at? Or any contingency plans or what have you. That's ain't too much on the screen. But the world is like the air itself is choking. The water's polluted. When we spoke about earlier when the pandemic was going on, literal scientists were studying the air. The air quality improved. The literal air quality amongst I-95 on the East Coast was clearer because of the less traffic.
Yeah.
The water was getting bluer. The water, Matham. The water.
Earth renews.
And what ain't they like a bunch of what do they call? What do they call them? God damn. Not community. Environmental nuts. They should be praying for another goddamn shutdown. They should be praying. Them environmental nuts. They should be praying for another shutdown.
Yeah.
Let's get some more, Matham. I ain't gonna hold out too long. Go ahead. Let's go.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoices his father.
Hey, listen, stop there. I gotta skip down. I want to get it to hell. I'm gonna give you the Christian definition of hell. Theology: a place of punishment, place of eternal damnation, sinful or deprived of happiness, temporal punishment, suffering. Webster Dictionary of Hell. The nether realm of the devil. I'm laughing. Okay. Excuse my laughter for a second, because there's a bunch of BS. Okay. Okay. The nether realm This so theatrical. Another realm of, like, I'm thinking like cartoon. Anybody ever seen Teen Titans?
Okay.
And they had Raven's dad.
Okay.
This is what I think about.
I can see that.
That's millennial. That's millennials right there, right? So, the nether realm and the demons in which the damned suffer everlasting punishment, often used in curses, go to hell. A place of state of misery, torment, and wickedness. Another world in which the dead continue to exist, Hades, which is a mythology, right?
Okay.
There we go back to this mythology theory, right? So there you go. Y'all already know hell. Y'all seen it in the car. That's why I brought up a cartoon. Damn, I know only Teen Titans and the DC universe. Okay, that's the DC universe. I know you know that. Robin and all them cats and what else? Beast Boy and Cyborg, and who they was fighting and them cats down there. Okay, let's just painting a picture here. All right, let's get a little bit of history about Hades. All right, this is Greek mythology. The Latin word infernus or infernum, underworld, indicated the abode of the dead, and so was used as the equivalent of the Greek word Hades. Hades, the ancient Greek Catholic god. Hold up. Not Catholic. Ancient Greek god of the underworld, known as the god of dead. The realm of Hades is a misty and gloomy abode of the dead, where all the mortals would eventually go. Hades began a place of retribution, and suffering was incorporated into Roman. There you go, Macum. Incorporated into Roman Catholic doctrine via Revelation's lake of fire. They incorporated Greek mythology, which is really Egyptian, into Roman Catholicism. So now what we know is the devil is a Greek god, Hades. That's why everybody loved that cartoon, Hercules. I remember growing up in the 90s. I couldn't wait for Hercules to come on. Meanwhile, you being indoctrinated. You follow along the story so closely because you tethered to what? Christianity. Hercules is Jesus Christ fighting off the devil's white superhero, fighting off the Hades and his demons. Demigod. Hold up. Demigod. Human, half God. Yo. It's a carbon copy from Greek mythology and Roman Catholicism. All right. I'm gonna skip a little bit lower. Let's get Dante's Inferno here. Let me get a summary of Dante's Inferno here. I'm doing a lot of reading, but hey, it's necessary. All right. Salaki. Dante's Inferno, widely held as one of the great classics Western literature, details Dante's journey through the 9 circles of hell. The voyage begins during Easter week in the year 1300. The descent through hell, starting on Good Friday, after meeting his guide, the eminent Rome poet Virgil, in a mythical dark woods. The two poets began the descent through a baleful world of doleful shades, horrifying tortures, and unending lamentation. Dante's Inferno influence on Christianity. Dante took the Greco-Roman myth surrounding death and punishment and synthesized it with the Christian imagination of the lake of fire and the idea of the infernus. So when we think of hell as a place of specific torment and fire, that's all Dante. Dante created a new imaginative hell where the severity of sin is divided upon layers. Dante expressed this layering with 9 circles: sins of incontinence, lust, gluttony resides in the upper layers, while sins of violence went to the lower hell. All right, I'm gonna get 3. It's 9:02, so we're gonna wrap it up soon. I'm just gonna explain hell.
If I could, it's as important as this play was to Christianity and like building the myth of hell. It's surprising that, unless I missed it, nobody never redid the movie, did it as a movie, like Dante's Inferno, the whole story, to redo it, because it seemed like one of them ones, how they do everything else, they do all the other mythology, and it just seemed like they would do, you know what I mean? Because actually the story is actually studying it, the teacher is actually entertaining, you know what I mean? So it's I don't understand why nobody never do it over.
And well, that's where the visualization and theory comes from, mainly Dante's Inferno.
Oh, okay.
And which diminishes not in reality but in theory what the real hell is. The trauma that we face is hell. Growing up in the ghettos of America is hell. Growing up in poverty is hell. Growing up with destroyed parents or a destroyed parents is a catastrophe. It's a catastrophe. Thank the Lord that you and the truth and your sons and daughters can grow up with at least one parent, at least one, that can lead them to a place of even in hell, a sense of morality, a sense of a moral compass. You understand? Our parents didn't have that luxury of being here. So sometimes it can be hard, it can be challenging to forgive our parents for not knowing, to forgive our parents for being destroyed by the system, to forgive our parents for being oppressed and tricked. And it's something I struggle with and thinking about sometimes, what a parent's decisions and the way that they live. But you in a position to understand what forgiveness is, and we're in a position to change the directory of your entire family's lineage. I'm laughing, but that's crazy to say that we can build a heaven. That's the topic. And it starts here. It starts with you. Everybody understand? So I think I got a little deep. You know what I mean? But it starts here. It starts with that's how deep our responsibility is. Now we're on the topic of hell. Everybody want to talk about heaven, which is cool. Let's talk about hell a little bit and get a little bit insensitive of how we living, right? Let's get hell in the Bible. Matthew 10 and 28.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body.
You know, we out in the earth. White man kill you, black man kill you. Not by anything, right? Or anybody harm you, what have you. It says, I ain't really bugged out about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really bugged out about what can harm me out here in this earth, right? Go ahead.
But are not able to kill the soul.
But you can't cut off my existence. And, you know, because we know what's going to happen, right? This is also a tie to what? Reincarnation. It's hitting in there. They might kill the body. You can't cut off my existence, though. Go ahead.
But rather fear him.
Fear who?
Fear him.
Go ahead.
Which is able to destroy both.
The Lord can kill both. He can cut off your body and your existence. Go ahead.
Soul and body
Your soul
in
and
hell.
And where?
In hell.
And how he destroying you. All right, now you get wiped out, right? Then he puts you back in earth. Now you're in a different hell. Now you're in a worse hell. You want to disobey me? Now he didn't put your soul somewhere else and a lower hell.
Right.
Now you wonder why. Now you wonder why you jammed up. You grew up the way you grew up. You had your hand up. Where we at?
Matthew chapter 10, verse 28.
He put your soul, you know, in a worse hell. You know what I mean? The Lord to do that. Go ahead.
You want to go to 29?
Can destroy both the soul and the body.
Yeah.
Did you get the last part?
Yeah, and body in hell.
Now, if he's saying in your body here, where's your body at?
On the earth.
On the earth. That's where your hell is. You know what I mean? That's where your hell is at. On the earth. Now we read these scriptures like we gonna get out of this. Just bear with me a little bit, y'all. We ran over that time on that radio show, man. Give me a second, man. I ain't gonna go into the last part. The last part is reincarnation, but I'm gonna just run into this heaven and hell, if I could. If I could just spare me a little bit more time.
Come, sir.
We go through these scriptures if I could about this hell, right? And we grow up scared of hell.
Yeah.
Not knowing that we in it. And you ride around city, especially when I ride around the city now, and I be doing ride share type, and I be looking at brother, man, listen, man, I do not want to be there. I understand it. I get it where they at. You know what I'm saying? I do not want to be in a low. I be complaining about my own situation. But like, I do not want to be on the street like that, yo.
Right.
That is a, you know what I'm saying? And I be like, yo, I be complaining about bills or what have you, in other situations, but you know, I'm not in other hells. We all in hell, but I'm not in. I mean, goddamn, yo, you're Lord deal with you though. You know what I'm saying, if you pay them tithes, nigga. You better catch up. If you ain't catching up, and follow that law. Go ahead. On earth, brother, it's fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he I would consider it definitely a level, but I wouldn't say like Dante's Inferno level. We all in the same hell, but you know, the Lord can put him there for you to help him. Also, you got to look at it that way. Don't look down on him. But like, I don't want to you just look at life in general. Like Lord can have you jammed up. The Lord will put you in a place you don't want to be.
Right.
We already in the place, nigga. We in hell already, and we slaves. Okay, we slaves. You understand? I was talking to a cat like told the cat I'm a slave. I'm gonna come in on Saturday. They got some loads. Oh yeah, man, you trying to get that money? I have to get this money. I don't want to. I want to go like we off on the weekends,
Right.
but I have to come in. You understand? That's hell. You understand? Go ahead, Mathan.
Brother, the other day I can't afford not to be.
Exactly like this. Oh man, you in here getting this overtime with me? You getting this overtime?
I got
You like, I got to. Like I don't want to be here.
right.
I want to go home or relax, have a drink, and sit up, slide. I cuss. I want to go to camp. God damn it. I want to get down to Virginia. I want to get down wherever I need to go. But, the white man's the goddamn devil, one. And somewhere in our lifetime, it's unavoidable and undeniable.
Right.
We screwed up. So we here. And we paying for it.
I ain't even remember that.
And we
That's why I had to work yesterday.
That's why you had to work, Madonna.
I ain't get off till
That's
3
why you
o'clock.
gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, how about that?
That's why you gotta work tomorrow. That's why we was on them.
Sometimes
Hold up,
I
matter of
ain't
fact,
get
not
off
only
till 3 o'clock.
not only that, Madonna, that's why we was on the station.
Yeah.
Up until now.
I'm gonna come.
You see how important it is
I'm gonna come.
to stay on the straight and narrow?
Yeah.
And not only that, to get our people on the straight and narrow.
I'm gonna come.
We trying to get our people where? To
Evan.
heaven.
Yep.
Imagine you got the key. Yo, that's
Salaki.
imagine you got, which we do.
He just said that.
We got the key to heaven, right?
Yep.
And niggas like, nah. Damn, right? You see how difficult our job is now? Hey, listen, I'm gonna get 2 more scriptures on hell, and then I'm not gonna hold on no more longer, all right? Ecclesiastes 3:16.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah. The regular Ecclesiastes. 3:16. Regular Ecclesiastes.
Come on. 3 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun.
And moreover, I saw under the sun
the place of judgment.
place of what?
Of judgment.
Place of judgment ain't under the ground. The place of judgment ain't in a mythical place with lava and they think hell is at the core of the earth.
Right.
Y'all ever seen the movie Core? That's probably like early 2000 though.
I remember I seen it.
Core. That's like early.
Core.
It's like the visual effects. It's old.
Come
I mean, it's old to us now. It's probably like 05, 04 maybe. Ever seen that?
man.
And they went to the middle of the earth. It's like impossible.
Come on.
The core. It was. I mean, it ain't old like 80s old, but like it's like old like early 2000 old. But they made a cool movie back then. Oh yeah. Well, they made that joint, but it's like that. Read that one more time.
Come on. It's a lot. Oh, here we go. And moreover, I saw under the sun.
It's under the sun here. Go ahead.
The place of judgment.
This is the place of this is the place where we're gonna be judged at, yeah. This is the place where we're going. This is the place where we're gonna serve out, and where we're serving out our punishment for our wicked acts.
Yeah.
We don't go to this mythical place under the ground with a red man with a pitchfork. You understand? It's happening here, man. We living in absolute. We living in absolute hell. There ain't no other way to say it. I mean, I'm thinking of an analogy for hell, but I don't know. I can't even think of a word. It's horrible. We in cages. We in bars. We in impoverished, we in pestilence, we in confusion and poverty. Read on.
It's fear. It's a lot.
We in fear. Go ahead.
Come.
Psychological warfare. Go ahead.
Come. That wickedness was there.
Wickedness is on the earth. Go ahead.
And the place of righteousness.
And the place of right. Like there's righteousness on the earth, and there's wickedness on the earth. Go ahead.
That iniquity was there.
And iniquity is on the earth. All these things take place here on the earth. Christianity wanna map out this unrealistic place of righteousness and an unrealistic place of wickedness.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it was all right here. Place of righteousness right here in the UPK.
That's right.
Where you get right and you stay right.
Right.
If not, you're getting the hell up out of here. You understand?
Okay.
And then when we walk every time, I be like in being in the truth. You be at all. You be at all, like knowing what's around you, your surroundings, why it is, how it is, and you have nobody to talk to but us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You out in the world by yourself, you're slaving and you're doing your, living life and what have you, and you just analyzing everything that you see. But the only people that you could talk to about it is here at the school, when you at the school, or when you with your brothers.
That's right.
And it's like cats on the slave. I can't talk to cats on the slave like that. I got to talk here. I mean, I can, but it's like, how far is it going to go?
Exactly. Okay.
You know what I mean? Did I skip over something in the scripture?
Lie. So that was it on 16.
But all that's here. Iniquity's here. Righteousness is here. The righteousness here in the UPK. The laws, the morals, the understanding, the way of life. And all around about us is, it's just horrible. But nonetheless, it's on earth.
Okay.
That's the point.
Okay.
Last scripture, y'all, and then I'll let y'all go. This is bedrock too. Deuteronomy 32 and 22. That's a bedrock. Man, I got
32.
I got so much more, y'all.
That's good.
Yeah, listen. I'll just finish it next week if I can. If I ain't got a super short early Tuesday next week, I'll finish the whole joint off. But let's get this last one on hell, and I'll elaborate a little bit more as far as I can, and then we'll shut it down. Get y'all home. You dig?
It's like that's 32 and what, sir?
22. This milk right
22.
here. This on that paperwork here. Hey, one of y'all give her that ball. She's trying to get that ball out of there.
So it's Deuteronomy 22 and what? It's like
32, 22.
30. Oh, that's bad. Gotcha. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
And a fire is kindled in mine anger.
And a fire is kindled in my anger. Go ahead.
And shall burn.
And shall what?
And shall burn.
This is synonymous with destruction and fury.
Go
ahead.
Unto the lowest hell.
Unto the what?
The lowest hell.
Unto the lowest hell. Break this down. Analyze this here.
Okay.
So burn into the lowest hell. And Job said, what was it? Was it Job? My bones is burnt with heat.
Okay.
Am I right?
That's Job.
That's Job, right? My bones is burnt with heat. He's talking about a calamity here. A calamity suffering. You understand? Go ahead.
Okay. And shall consume.
So what?
And shall consume.
Go ahead.
The earth.
It's going to consume what?
The earth.
It's going to consume the earth, huh? Right here on earth. Right here on earth, you know. You ain't gonna die, go to a mythical place under the earth. Surpass hundreds of thousands of feet of gravel and get to the middle of the earth into a secret chamber.
Right.
Into a secret chamber in the earth's core and serve out an eternity of torture.
Right.
Torture is right here. The torture is growing up in the ghettos.
Yeah, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up, and listen, yo, we don't really talk about or display the trauma that we see because it's so gross, because it's so traumatic and gross and disgusting and foul and hurtful and traumatizing. We can't talk about it sometimes, but it's a reality that a lot of us face. We are living in hell. With that, this is the Israelite School of UPK, started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under Commander Gianna. We've been teaching this truth since 1969 that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are in fact the true biblical Jews of the Bible, and that our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. We'll continue this lesson next week on Monday. And with that, Shalom, Israel.